Hello, my name is Sarah Campbell. I teach yoga here at UTA. Today I'm going to lead you through a just nice short 30-minute yoga practice, either to start your day or end your day, or anytime you feel like you need a little bit of yoga in your life. Right, so starting just in a comfortable seated position, close your eyes and take a moment to connect with your breath. And we're trying to make the breath very slow and very steady. All right, and then we'll just move into an all fours position. Going through a quick series of cat and cow. Turning the toes under, you're going to move with your breath. On the inhale, tip the hips up and lift the gaze. And then on the exhale, round the back. I do a few of these, just moving nice and slow. And exhaling, ending in cat pose. All right, we soften to a neutral position and pick the knees up. Pressing back for downward facing dog. And taking just a breath or two here, you can slowly pedal out your feet or maybe twist side to side, whatever feels good. All right, from here we'll slowly walk the feet in towards the hands, coming up to the top of the mat for forward fold. Draping down over the legs. Letting the head hang, maybe shaking the head yes and no. And then bringing the hands together in prayer. Inhale, arms up. Nice tall stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. And standing up nice and tall in mountain. Let's go through some sun salutations, one round on each side, moving with your breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stepping the right leg back. Bringing the knee and top of the foot to the mat, we exhale into a lunge. Inhale to step back for plank, the top of a push-up. On the exhale, we lower down, knees, chest, and chin, 8-point press, inchworm pose. Flattening out. Inhale, curl up for cobra, pull back with the shoulders. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward. We exhale to lunge on the other side. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stepping the left leg back this time. Exhale into your lunge, sink your hips down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, curl up for cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward. And exhale to lunge. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, nice tall stretch. And then exhale, right back down. Right, coming back into forward fold. Right, we're gonna hold the poses a little longer and make them more active. Wrapping the forearms back around the calves. Grabbing the heels or the ankles. Shaking the head yes and no, let the back stretch out. And taking just a breath or two here. And take one more inhale. On the exhale, bringing the hands down either side of the feet. Inhale, stepping the left leg back. Finding our low lunge, we move into Kapyasana, monkey pose. Pressing the hips forward and down, you can start to come up, maybe bringing the hands to the thigh. For the full expression of the pose, we interlace the hands, Kali Mudra. Reach the arms up overhead. And taking just another breath or two here. One more inhale. Exhale, release your pose and come down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, curl up for cobra. Exhale back, down dog. And taking just a breath or two here. And then on your inhale, step the right foot forward. Coming into Kapyasana. As you're ready, coming up. Maybe reaching up. And take one more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Once again, step back to a plank. Right, this time it's yogi's choice. You can exhale down, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, keeping the body straight, lowering down, basically in a push-up. Inhale, forward cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And take a breath or two here. Okay, maybe start to bounce the chest, opening up the shoulders as we get ready to move into our standing series. On your next inhale, picking the right leg up as high as it'll go. Kick it through the hands and come up for warrior one. All right, squaring the hips to the front of your mat. And find a lunge and reach the arms straight up. You can lift the gaze. Or if it's comfortable, maybe close your eyes. Right? Adding a little element of balance to the pose. Right, just another breath or two here. And then we'll turn this into warrior two. Inhale, open it out to the side. Shifting the feet, reaching the arms out. We take the gaze out over the fingertips. Right, the back foot is in line with the back edge of your mat. And the heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. And take one more breath here. And then on your inhale, dropping the elbow to the thigh, we take the arm overhead, extended side angle. Right, the gaze comes up under the bicep. Right, pressing the elbow into the thigh, we rotate the body open. And take one more breath. And then release the pose. Inhale, coming up. Turning those front toes to the side, sideways on the mat, wide leg forward fold. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. We're reaching for the outside of the feet, but grab whatever you can get to. Maybe it's the ankles or the shins. Maybe you're bringing the hands down to the mat. Right, let the head drop. And take a few deep breaths. Taking one more breath here. All right, inhale, coming up, arms up strong. All right, we turn the other direction, turning the left toes to the side. Exhale down, extended side angle. All right, reaching the arm up, taking the gaze up under the bicep. And we'll take one more breath here. Then inhale, coming up out of your pose. Exhale down into warrior two. And reach the arms out, pull the shoulder blades down onto the back. And take two more breaths. We'll turn this into warrior one. Right, turning back to the side, shifting your feet. Right, reach the arms up. Right, find that forward facing lunge. Right, sinking down as far as you can maintain. Right, we'll take two more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing your pose, coming down. We'll step back for one last plank. All right, exhale down, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back for downward facing dog. And just a few more breaths. All right, you can pedal out the feet one last time. And then as you're ready, walking the feet back in towards the hands. All right, coming back into forward fold. All right, draping down over the legs, maybe grab opposite elbows. And then bringing the hands together in prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once again, if it's comfortable, close your eyes. And if it's not, just shift your gaze down, no worries. Lengthen your breath back out. Slow your heart rate down. And opening the eyes, interlacing the hands. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Palms face the ceiling. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. One more round. Exhale, bend right. And inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back to center, tall stretch. Maybe a little back bend if that feels good. And releasing the arms. All right, maybe rolling out the shoulders a little. And then coming down onto the mat. All right, legs and feet together. All right, taking a few seated forward folds. All right, inhale, stretching the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs, reach for the feet, grab whatever you can get to, round over the legs, let your head drop. All right, take a couple of deep breaths. You can rock side to side if that feels good. Just going to get into the back stretch. And inhale, reaching up. On your exhale, twist to the right. And look back over the shoulder, just a nice upright twist. And inhale, back to center, stretch up. Exhale, twist to the left. Take one more deep breath. And inhale, back to center, stretch tall. Exhale, fold forward one more time. Take one more breath. And then release the pose, just slowly roll up. And maybe shake the legs out a little bit. Right, and then bending the knees, coming down onto the back. Right, getting ready for a back bend, we'll take bridge. Right, bringing the heels as close to the seat as you can get them. Right, press down with the feet, inhale to lift the hips up. Right, maybe wiggling the shoulder blades a little closer together underneath you. Right, we're trying to tuck the chin into the chest. Right, the hips are lifted. Taking a couple of breaths here. Right, take one more inhale. On the exhale, slowly roll down. All right, when you hit the ground, just kind of windshield wiper the legs, left and right, releasing the hips in the lower back. All right, maybe hugging the knees into the chest. All right, just gently rock side to side. And releasing your pose. All right, coming up into a seated position. All right, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Taking Tarasana, seated star. Interlace the hands, Kali Mudra, index fingers extended. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, grab the toes. Let your head drop. Take a few deep breaths. And after a few deep breaths, maybe gently start to pull on your toes. Okay, coming down further into your pose. Stretch out the back, stretch out the hips. And take one more deep breath. And then release the pose, slowly roll up. You can kind of butterfly the legs a little bit. Shake things out. And then turning back sideways onto the mat. Taking a twist. Okay, crossing the left leg over the right. The left arm comes behind you. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, clip the knee. And twist to the left. On the inhales, we're lengthening the spine, pull the shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, twist a little deeper. And take one more breath. And then on the inhale, release the pose, come back to center. Exhale, take a counter twist. And then change legs. Crossing the left leg over the right. Right arm comes behind you. Right leg over the left. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, clip the knee and twist. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. And inhale back to center. Exhale, one final counter twist. And then coming back to center, coming down onto the mat. All right, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat. We'll take ankle grab. And then we'll relax in Shavasana. All right, taking the right leg straight up. We're gonna interlace the hands maybe around the back of the thigh. If you can reach the back of the calf, or like the pose is called, the back of the ankle. Right, just gently pulling the leg in towards you. Getting a nice stretch if you can reach the toes. Right, you can pull from there. Right, to deepen the stretch in the back of the leg. And straighten the other out. Okay, one more deep breath. And take an inhale. On the exhale, let the leg float down. And shake them out a little. And then making your way back to the starting position. We'll switch sides. And taking the leg up, interlace the hands. And start to draw the leg in. Right, keeping in mind that things aren't always equally flexible on both sides. Right, one side tends to be a little stretchier than the other. Right, so adjusting yourself accordingly. Right, just another breath or two here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your pose and come down. And kind of shaking the legs out a little bit. Right, puff your chest and wiggle your shoulder blades flat underneath you. Close your eyes. Right, just start to let yourself drift off. Sinking down and spreading out onto your mat. Waves of relaxation washing over the body. Everything's starting to relax. Releasing excess energy and tension. Letting it all drain away. As the arms and the legs just start to melt onto your mat. Okay, the torso relaxes, the back relaxes. All of the internal organs start to slow down. And as the body starts to relax and receive the benefits of your asana practice, the mind just drifts away to some peaceful and relaxing place where you're allowed to sink down into stillness and just let everything go. And then you just slowly start to come back. Right, wiggling fingers and toes. Right, maybe circling wrists and ankles. Right, just kind of get stretchy, however it feels good to you to wake the body back up. Maybe taking a big stretch overhead. And shifting side to side. And maybe hug the knees into the chest. And just kind of rock around a little bit. And bring your awareness back into your body. And then releasing your pose. All right, rolling to one side or the other, coming up into a seated position. All right, something nice and comfortable. All right, close your eyes. All right, bringing the hands to rest on the knees. All right, checking back in with the breath. Paying attention to the breath, lengthening it out as much as possible. All right, attention leads to concentration, which leads to meditation, okay, which leads to self-realization, okay, which is the whole point of the practice of yoga. All right, bringing the arms out alongside the body, palms face out. Inhale to stretch up, reach up. Flip the palms, exhale, hiss it down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, let it go. Two more, inhale. Exhale it down. Last one, inhale, stretch up. Exhale. And then just bringing the hands into a comfortable position. And let the blood flow and the breath return to normal. And then bringing the hands together in prayer at the center of the chest. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. May you be receptive. Namaste.